Hi, this is Brian Forster of HiddenIncaTours.com, and today we're exploring Tanis, located in the Nile Delta of Egypt, which looks like it was hit by a massive cataclysm several thousand years ago. Now, the strange thing about Tanis is that it does not sustain any plant life or very little, while the outside area is all farmland. And you can see that this box was perfectly executed and the lid was recycled from another piece of stone. You see the rough edges of the lid, so obviously that was very crudely done, whereas the box was perfectly executed. So this is our group in March 2018 exploring Tanis. Again, the soil appears to be dead, as if it was hit by some cataclysmic event. Now notice how the hieroglyphics on the left are perfectly executed deep into the granite stone. And here we have a piece of quartzite that clearly was hit by intense heat at some point in time. And here again we see more evidence of that. The melting of the surface of the quartzite. And here on this sculpture, the right-hand side has been badly burnt and the nose has come off, and so has the right side of the false beard. So this too appears to have been hit by high heat. In fact, the whole area looks that way. It's quite possible that during dynastic times, these older megalithic stones were restacked by the dynastic people. And another example of the quartzite that has been scorched and partially melted. Again, rough stacking later. And this is another example of the quartzite. The white color on the left-hand side is normal, but the brown and red surfaces are evidence of melting. This massive foot was once part of a statue, so how big was the statue? Taking into account that the granite here came from the Aswan quarry, most likely 1,000 kilometers away. And this is another large piece of granite from Aswan. It was actually, most likely, the lid of a massive box. Now that has to weigh in the region of 100 tons. And once again, another quartzite statue with very bad cracking and literal melting of the surface. When we look in detail, you can see that this quartzite has melted. You see the small blobs of the quartz crystal. And here again in detail, melting that would have taken at least 2,000 degrees centigrade. And yet again, another close-up of the melted surface of the quartzite. We speculate this event took place 12,000 years ago. And here again, another statue made of quartzite, very badly cracked and very badly burnt and melted. This fits in with Dr. Robert Schoch's theory of plasma ejection from the sun hitting certain parts of the earth approximately 12,000 years ago. So that's twice as old as the dynastic period in Egypt, which tells us that there was an advanced technological civilization in Egypt 12,000 plus years ago. And again, these giant blocks of granite from the quarry 1,000 kilometers away. And here, what's left of a giant granite column, again weighing many, many tons. The entire site, all of these objects were found underground. So again, it's very likely that a massive cataclysm hit the site, destroyed it, and then it was rediscovered by the dynastic Egyptians. And again, another melted and burnt piece of quartzite stone. So these are upcoming tours for 2019, as all the 2018 ones are full. Advanced Technologies and Wisdom of the Ancients tour of India in January 2019. Mexico Ancient Technology Tour in February of 2019. And of course, Egypt, Lost Ancient Technology and Metaphysics in April 2019. And these are related books at Amazon.com by me. Lost Ancient Technology of Egypt. Lost Ancient Technology of Egypt, Volume 2, that has a lot about this Tanis site in it. Aftershock, the ancient cataclysm that erased human history. Akhenaten, the heretic pharaoh, my personal favorite pharaoh.